This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Jill Diffendahl of WDWNT.com, and here now are the top Disney park stories from around the world for July 13th, 2022. The iconic Twilight Zone Tower of Terror animated billboard featuring a falling elevator is set to be removed permanently. The landmark, located in the median on World Drive, has welcomed guests to Walt Disney World since the mid-1990s. After a long period where the elevator on the billboard did not move, the sign was repaired last year. However, the movements only lasted a short while before it was turned off again. Sadly, this iconic sign that has delighted guests for over 25 years is now scheduled for removal, signaling yet another loss of a classic vestige of Disney's Hollywood studios. Maintenance woes continue at Splash Mountain at Walt Disney World, as a ride vehicle has sunk for at least the third time in the last 2 years with guests aboard. A recent video shared by Ted Klein on Facebook shows guests still in the sinking log and other guests in the water attempting to help others evacuate the ride. The evacuation took place near the end of the attraction, next to where Brer Bear is pulling on Brer Fox's tail. The ride is set to be closed for what promises to be a lengthy refurbishment in the not-too-distant future, where it will be rethemed to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. In Epcot today, we found more signs and menus up for the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2022, which begins tomorrow. This year's displays feature the same color schemes and characters as last year, as well as the same festival sponsor, Corksicle. Stay tuned to WDWNT.com tomorrow for all of our festival coverage, including food reviews, a first look at festival merchandise, and more. Cuban superstar Gloria Estefan was seen at Epcot last week celebrating her grandson's birthday. And what better way to celebrate it than with a ride on Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which features her hit song, Conga. Disney posted a Walt Disney World Minute video on YouTube with the 7-time Grammy winner and her husband, Emilio, discussing how special Walt Disney World is to their family and what it means to hear her iconic song years later with new generations. Her signature song, Conga, is featured in both the attraction and the video, and was even part of a former Walt Disney World attraction, the Enchanted Tiki Room under new management. Disney is introducing a new feature to their My Disney Experience and Disneyland apps that will help guests find their cars in parking lots. The complimentary car locator feature, presented by State Farm, will launch at Walt Disney World this summer. It will be available at Disneyland Resort later this year. The car locator uses location technology to find and save your parking details. It will be available at all 4 Walt Disney World theme parks, Disney Springs, Disney Water Parks, and the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex. News Today is brought to you by the Sunshine Flyer, the new 1920s rail-themed transportation from Orlando International Airport to Walt Disney World resorts. Start your vacation experience as soon as you step off the plane with motor coaches that create the atmosphere of old-fashioned passenger cars. No 2 vehicle designs are the same, and just in time for summer, kids ride free. If you book your trip now through July 31st, you can enjoy free tickets for kids and reduced pricing for adults. Tickets do not need to be used during this time frame. To reserve, visit sunshineflyer.com. Earlier this week, we took a stroll down to the Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe to try the new 50th anniversary walking taco. The walking taco contains seasoned ground beef, yellow rice, black beans, cheddar cheese, jalapenos, tomatoes, sour cream, and corn chips, served in a bag for $10.99. It comes with all the ingredients ready to be mixed in, so you can personalize it to your liking, making it a great option for the picky eaters in your family. You can check out our review right now on our YouTube channel. In other Magic Kingdom food news, over at the Cheshire Cafe, we found a new take on a popular menu item. Signs indicated that the favorite Cheshire Cat tail pastry was not available, and instead the kiosk was serving the Cheshire Cat paw. For $6.29, you get a chocolate-filled pastry similar to a croissant, drizzled with purple and pink icing. The base pastry is the same as Wendell's Bear Claw at Westward Ho, but the chocolate and hazelnut toppings have been swapped out for the colorful icing. Due to the pandemic, Disney Vacation Club put a temporary ban on members borrowing points from the next year in order to double their vacation opportunities. This ban has now been lifted, and Disney Vacation Club members are once again able to borrow 100% of their points from the next year. This restores the policy to the one held before the COVID-19 pandemic shutdown. Previously, members had only been allowed a 50% borrow, and only in special cases. But now members will be able to fully utilize their Disney Vacation Club memberships. A man was arrested at Disney's Hollywood Studios last month after security found a gun in his backpack at the entrance of the park, according to Fox 35 Orlando. Nathaniel Franco Freeman, 35, set off a contactless security scanner at the security checkpoint on June 25th. He voluntarily placed his backpack on a security table to be inspected. He opened the zipper of the bag and then removed it from the table. He asked a woman he was with, "Did you take it out?" Security found a .40 caliber Smith & Wesson handgun, a magazine, and 13 rounds in the backpack. The gun had a serial number, but Freeman did not have a permit, so was arrested for carrying a concealed firearm. According to the Walt Disney World website, the Green Army Drum Corps will return to Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios soon. Disney has not indicated an exact return date. The Green Army Men drummers used to march through the land periodically during the day. Due to COVID-19 related guidelines, they have only been performing in the Pixar motorcade since July of 2020. Disneyland Paris is bringing back the celebration of Bastille Day with a fireworks display set to take place on July 14, 2022. The new fireworks show will feature Disney films that take place in France. Both 2020 and 2021 Bastille Day fireworks were canceled in the park due to COVID restrictions. Bastille Day is celebrated in France every July 14th as the beginning of the French Revolution. The Bastille Day fireworks show will follow Disney Illuminations. In two separate interviews given to Japanese newspapers this week, Oriental Land Company President Kenji Yoshida revealed a closer look at the roadmap for the future of a Tokyo Disney resort in a post-pandemic world. The first interview with Nikkei Business Journal reveals that the Oriental Land Company expects to raise ticket prices even higher than they stand now. The resort has already raised prices 3 times in the span of 18 months, with tickets up nearly 30% compared to pre-pandemic prices. According to Nikkei, the lowest price of 7,900 yen per day will be maintained, with busier days expected to cost more starting next year with the opening of Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Sea. However, exact figures were not released. Tickets are already expensive compared to average Japanese wages, but Yoshida believes that there's still room for increases in Japan. He also confirmed the eventual return of seasonal events, stating, "We will maintain the high frequency of visits with various events we'll hold throughout the year. And in order not to reduce the number of visitors, we intend to keep the minimum price the same." With regard to the still missing annual passport program, Yoshida declined to give an answer other than, "We are still undecided whether to bring it back or not." Tokyo Disney Resort is the only major theme park on Earth without an annual pass system of some sort. For the absolute latest Disney Parks news, head on over to WDWNT.com and follow us on your favorite social media platforms. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next magical Disney trip. The best part is that their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week, and all those who attended and watched our 15th anniversary event this past weekend. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more content, click the bell for notifications, and hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of News Today with WDW News Today. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Jill Diffendahl saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Looking for the latest in Disney news on the go? Then download WDWNT the app. From news to videos to park hours and more, WDWNT the app is your one-stop shop for the latest from the Disney world. Available on iPhone and Android, just search for WDWNT in your device's app store.